we do it here on the show. This is Entertainment with Becky, E with BECKS for short. Today on Spit.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Now you are in my house.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm not really used to, the whole thing. I couldn't bring it down. But I was just telling everybody, I didn't really introduce the person. But, well, this is the person that I'm talking about. Award-winning music producer, musician, NACEE. He's right here. And we will be talking everything gospel. First of all, where have you been?
I've been here.
No, you haven't been here because it's been a very long time.
I've been here.
And this doesn't look like the Tone Hall studio.
Yeah, this is also another studio that we created for mostly if I want to do my personal stuff.
Okay.
So that I don't disturb the main studio.
Main studio.
So if I want to lay down some tracks and then put some ideas together. So this is more like my private studio.
Okay.
Just to lay the ideas, and then when I'm done and we move the whole fast, then the main studio for.
By the end of this particular interview, I'm sure that I'll be bringing out a banger with, NACEE.
Yeah.
Yes, please unspit. I
possible.
always tell you to unspit.
But I haven't heard you singing before, so I think today you have to.
Oh, he's putting me on the spot. Yes, we are going to sing. But NACEE, where have you been? What's up? What's been? You can have a seat here, or we can just do it on the couch. I said it like, do it on the couch.
So should I sit by you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You're not in my house, but it's fine. It looks like I feel at home already.
That's good.
But where have you been?
I've been here. I've been around. Trying to put stuff together, and most musicians don't normally. The very good ones normally don't talk. They prefer staying in the studio, do what God has given them done to come out all the time and then blow your trumpet. I don't think that's the calling. So, yeah.
So you're telling me that. So all the people who usually come out most of the times.
Or if we have our free times.
Okay.
Yes. If you have your free time, normally you want to also showcase what you were doing in a room. Okay, secretly. That's like, I'm here now. You see, yeah. I'm here because something new is out, and then also you haven't been seeing me around, and so
exactly.
you think
how many years have you been away?
I think 2.5 now.
2.5 years.
Almost, yeah.
And you think that 2.5 years you don't have people out there who misses your song, your writings, or your productions, and you think that keeping us away for 2 years, for what exactly? For one single?
No.
Okay.
I was preparing a couple of albums. Okay. Not albums.
Albums.
Yeah.
2 years.
And Ghana will soon hear of those wonderful albums that I was putting together. I started with the Counselor project.
Yes, Counselor 1.
Yes, and then I had to also concentrate on my calling. That is my main gospel music side. So, and the people are also kind of, the counseling song also, they find it a bit problematic. So I was only trying to find a better way to get stuff done. But finally, God has been good to us, and then we are here. So I know people were calling, asking questions, and then, but I think 2 years ago, I came out with the Fatal.
Yes.
I released a Fatal somewhere in December. And now a Fatal is more like a church music and how, now. And then another, so I think last year, I released another Official Pa, which came late, but finally, I think we've put in the album together. So that's why we are here, so that people will have the full share of the
cake.
You know.
So I don't know whether it's the attitude of Ghanaians that when a musician or an entertainer steps back a little bit, probably to, I mean, you have your own reasons why you're off the scenes, sure. But it kind of looks like, oh, he's gone, he's not working. Yeah. What is he doing? I mean, you came out with one song and you disappeared. So you're telling us right now, here on the show, that you've been away for 2.5 years to work on albums. Yeah. Are you going to release both or 3 albums at a go? I know that you're promoting your new track.
Sure.
It's off, tell me about it. It's off which of the albums? Because you've been working on lots of them.
Now Empire Boy is out.
Yes.
And Empire Boy will be on the album of Time with God.
Time with God.
Yes. So Time with God will soon be out. That's maximum a week or 2 it should be out.
Okay.
So people can get their copies if you want to get a copy to listen to. And of course you have to buy.
Of course.
You know, so those that are, you know, or is already on the Empire Boy is already on the digital platforms.
Platform, iTunes,
so
and all
yes,
that.
sure.
Okay.
So Empire Boy, that's the Time with God is one album, and then the second album will also come out, but I will give you the title of the album, and then the next album. I have about 3 different albums to be released this year. So
2.5 years you've been working.
You
yes.
know, and
2.5 years.
The 4th album, that one will be maybe next year. But this year probably either 2 or 3 albums will be released this year.
Do you think that Ghanaians can contain it? I mean, it takes time to consume just an album.
An album, yeah.
It takes time to consume just a song. Sure. 3 albums, you think that it's a good idea? You're a businessman.
Yeah, I'm a businessman, and you see, the reason is somebody will say, well, then why didn't you put all the songs on one album?
On one album, yeah.
You see, I'm a businessman at the same time. I'm a minister of the gospel. Yeah. So sometimes when you are preaching to somebody or you are telling somebody the mind of God that God has about them, you don't need to like put the whole thing
into
together
one basket.
into one basket. You have to break them down so that by the time they'll be able to get to the second one, and the first one has done enough work. They've consumed it enough. Yeah. Then you come out with the second one. So somewhere September, thereabout, the second one will come, which I think this one has done enough. So, and you know, the world is changing. When we started releasing albums, then if you release an album, we normally come out after 3rd to 4th year before you hear our next album. Yeah. But the world has changed. Now it's no more like that. If you bring 10 different albums today, if your fans are ready to buy it, they will buy it. They will buy it. It's not about, oh, because of this or no. They need it. People need something, you know, and you have to give it to them. You have to give it to them. Okay, so this Mpaibo song, for those of us or for many people out there who haven't heard the song yet, can we have a feel of that and tell us the inspiration behind this particular song, Mpaibo? If I can, I'll sing along. Don't force me, people. All right. Okay. If you have ears for music, not just, you know, everybody can listen to music, but if you have ears for music, you could tell that there's a little bit of reggae in here. Yeah. And so what inspired this song? I know. Because you're praying to God. You know, we as an Africans and as Ghanaians, there are forces.
Definitely.
And which I don't want us to look at it from the point where we think that there's no bad people or evil. As you are standing here, there are people that they wish you are not here. You see, all that they are looking for is your downfall. Okay. And they wish, like, why would you be here? Why not me? But maybe you have worked enough to be in this position. And they throw all kinds of, bad, negative words that without you knowing nothing about. People are, even you are here, or sometimes somebody in your business, in your offices, people are gossiping and doing all kinds of, trying to pull you away from your position.
Yeah.
So they take over.
Okay.
As a musician, there are people that they wish I am not here, that they will take over. But you see, the calling, it's not my calling. It is God who called me, who gave me this gift. So if I get to a point where I am helpless, I have nobody to talk to, and even the people that are confined in them, that I was having enough hope that, oh, this is my brother, this is my sister. I think when I'm in any trouble, they see. You see, when a lady is taking a picture now, it's more like this than this, you know.
Wow.
So it's all the beauty that you are fronting out there was given to you by somebody.
Greater. I agree.
You see, the Almighty God. So if I've gotten to a point where I don't have anybody that I can trust, I am helpless. The only focus, the only person, the only mind that I can trust and focus on is the Almighty God. So that is why I put this song together. And also I got the inspiration from one mother of mine, and Ma Gertrude. I mean, she's not here. And then I had to recompose the song and get things done. And then finally, God has been able to get us this beautiful song. So.
Wow. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
I agree. It's beautiful. And you have how many songs on the album? This is just one?
Yeah, this is just one. I think we have about 8 songs, and then a bonus of Believe. That's the instrumentation of one of the songs.
There's a bonus?
Yes.
Oh, we have bonuses in music.
You know, those days we used to, normally when you release an album, you kind of, okay, we have a bonus track. And then, you know, so... But
you get a bonus.
So now we have a bonus to the instrumentation of one of the songs. So maybe sometimes you don't feel like hearing any voices. You want to just hear the instrumentation.
Okay.
You see.
Okay.
So that's what I've just done.
That's
if you can, now you are the NACEE.
I'm the engineer now.
Yes.
I should record a song. You should come
you know.
To song. So this is just the instrumental. This is just the bonus on the track. You should grab this album.
You see,
the album is coming out when exactly?
Let's say maximum 2 weeks. It should be out.
2 weeks.
You know now the system is quite slow on the hard copy side. That's the CD side. So, but we are still trying to bring CDs out because we know majority of the people would love to have them on those that don't have pen drives in their cars can also get this. And we are trying to also see how best we can get it on pen drives for people to have a copies to, listen to, So at the end of the day, already the Empire Boy is on the digital platforms. By weeks to come, the rest of the songs will be on the platforms, and then you can grab your copy. So.
You've been away for 2 years. NACEE, you can sit down.
Okay.
You can sit. You can sit down. You've been away for 2 whole years, or 2.5 years, right? And you've been working on your album. I'm sure that whilst working on these these 3 albums, powerful. I've listened to the Piper song. I think it's fantastic. I just need you to know that.
Thank you.
What do you make of the music scene whilst you were away? I mean, so many things happen.
A lot of things has happened, and staying back. I was also listening. I have alarm for almost all the entertainment shows that I really want to listen to. And sometimes when you hear some of the things, then you kind of, I think sometimes we talk too much. We don't work.
Okay. Are you talking about the gospel?
All of us.
Okay.
It's the whole industry.
Entertainment.
The whole industry. I think sometimes we talk too much. And, it's always good to, I told you that because I have my plans in place, so I have to stay back, put the albums together. So if I'm not at least in the studio, I've already done the work, so I can release the album without me coming to the studio. Okay. You see. But sometimes, some of this, so many talkings, and they haven't even finished a single track.
Okay.
But you hear people talking and insulting and elderly people, and sometimes I kind of, at least that's not how we were brought up. We are Ghanaians, and we respect elderly. So there should be, people should have respect for our leaders in the industry. They should have a little respect. I think a little. If you can't give them a maximum respect, give them a little respect. See that person as your uncle or your brother or any or your sister. Instead of us insulting them, and then this person is, I can't use some of the words. So if I don't agree with you on certain things, it doesn't mean I should insult you. There are things that I am not okay with. Okay. But you know, if I want to voice them out, I can do that without insulting anybody. Okay. So I think
how do you propose they go about it? People who are probably insulting the elders in this industry. How do you propose that they go about these issues? Because the media is always available. It's a platform that anybody can, you know, walk up to and talk. So how do you propose that?
I think people should exercise a little patience and also control their temper. Okay. Because some of the things truly is very, very annoying. So sometimes when you hear some things about you, and even some of the things that you hear out there that you are thinking that some of our leaders should help us do, that they will not do it. But you know, they come out and then lots of talking, and everything now is becoming politics. And even entertainment now has even become politics. Because if they see you to be at the side of MPP or NDC, if an NDC are like somebody who is a fan of NDC kind of ideas, talks, MPP kind of followers see the person as you are talking because you are an NDC. Yeah. If an MPP person also talks, that instead of us sitting down and pick something out of it and see how best we can use it and then move on, we say you are talking in the capacity of NPP. So I think that thing also is breaking gradually, has already, that the politics thing has breaking Ghana down.
It's a conversation I really want to have. Are you MPP or NDC? Which one are you?
I am none.
Or you don't belong to
I am none. I'm a Ghanaian.
But what do you make of, for Ghana, I know that Nigeria, we see all these superstars, all our musicians and the actors coming out, taking political roles in the country. But we don't really have that here in Ghana. I feel there's what could be the problem with Ghana? Because we have other people coming out to say, I belong to this party, I'm vying for this position in the parliament. Sure. But we don't have that here in Ghana.
I think we have. I think is it Fritz Bafo also.
Fritz, Fritz is it's just few of them, and Fritz is not very active in the industry, in the entertainment
but
industry.
But then he was.
He was.
Then he was
but
before. After politics. So you see, even some of our entertainment people, when they get themselves into the politics, they become politicians.
That's my point.
They forget the first call, the entertainment. They become politicians. One of the things that I wasn't too, I think I was so shocked about is my own senior brother, Mark.
Okay, cool.
Yes, and then we were told that there was some money that is given, and he was kind of, thanks be to God, we've gotten some money from the government.
For the creative
the creative arts. So he wants to meet the industry players to think about how to use the money. Okay. And at the beginning I was kind of I think I was okay with the idea, but later I sat back, I said, this is a political talk. I don't think so, because there's no way a government will give you money and without you knowing, the government knowing what you are going to use the money for. Okay. So you've gotten the money. Definitely the money was given to you based on something. 1, 2, 3, that you use the money for this. So if you say that you are now going to meet the industry people
to deliberate
and also think about how to use the money, whether to give some of the money to the people, I don't get it. I think I need a further explanation from
Did he ever give you
you know, Mark is a busy person, so, and already I wasn't also talking. Okay. So now that, maybe I'll meet him, multimedia, and then ask him, because I still don't understand that. I still don't understand. And I feel that is a political talk. Okay. And so if somebody like Marco Krikumante, that I respect so much, if he becomes a politician and he leaves the love that he has for the industry, then we are doomed.
Could that be could it be that actors or entertainers don't know how to handle the whole thing, like being a politician and an actor or a musician? Could that be the case, that we don't know how to handle this, the reason why it's very difficult to see us or to see entertainers going into politics?
Let me tell you, every musician is a very deep thinker. I see entertainment people are very smart people. That is why, when entertainment, people they jump behind every politician, you kind of win. Yeah. Because they are very smart people. They know how to touch the hearts of people. So it's not because we don't know how to handle both. Okay. But don't also forget that politics is a very tricky game. Okay. They play games a lot. And an entertainment people are very emotional people. Every emotional person is being, you can be like, the next minute, our moods are, we switch a lot. Yeah. So if they switch to the political side, and they realize that place is nice, it's good. If we are not careful, the person stays there. Or because the entertainment side is not really booming. Money is not flowing on that side. Support is not really coming from that side. A whole lot of things are not coming. So lots of people are kind of, okay, even I'm a musician, let me try and get another thing. But to do it, I will not say that never ever. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. Maybe the calling will come. If that's what God wants me to do. Sure, I will do it.
But what do you make of our politics today? Sitting back, you're not just a musician, you're not just an entertainer, but you're a Ghanaian.
I think they are destroying Ghana. Yeah. By their utterances, yeah. I think gradually they are putting us apart. Okay. And they are breaking. We love Ghana. We want to be here. We want to also help build our lovely nation.
How bad has that affected you personally? People tagging you as a political person or belonging to one political party or the other. How bad has that affected you in your career?
To me, I'm a minister of the gospel, and in the house of God, there's nothing like NPP or NDC. Okay.
Are you content? I'm asking that because I walked through the door and I saw all those awards. I'm like, oh my God, that's so much. That's like too many awards you have there. So I'm wondering, why is he still doing music? You're still out. And what exactly do you want? Obviously, yes, we know that the gospel musicians, they want to win souls for Christ, but Charlie, you have come from far. You've come from far.
Winning an award is one of the things that it really kind of it projects your mind, your soul, your whole being. It helps you you are doing something that your people have seen it. Ghana has seen what you are doing. So it kind of encourages you, pushes you forward. And as a human being, I can never be content. As a human being, I can never be content. How? Because, see, so long as God is still giving me songs and God is still giving me something to preach and spread out there, definitely, if that comes out, and then award,
emerges out.
When they see it and they feel like, yes, who deserve it, let's give it to him. I would gladly grab it.
The album is out in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
By next 2 weeks,
a week or two, we should be ready.
We should have NACEE's new album titled
Time with God.
Time with God, and of course, you should support a good cause. Empire Boy is also out. With NACEE, you also promised that you make me sing, but you didn't do that.
But you can always sing if you want to.
Okay.
Oh, so which song do you want to sing?
Because I'm not really familiar with
so
them.
So should I play a Fatal for you?
Yeah, I think a Fatal.
Okay. I'm going to play a Fatal for you.
We didn't even talk about your collaborations. This particular album, did you collaborate with anybody?
Yes, I did collaborate with Sisi Chum.
Okay.
Sisi has been a sister, you know, till now. So every time I'm here in the studio with her, okay. And she just lives around. So
she's a fantastic.
I mean, a wonderful minister of the gospel. So. I mean, I can't think of any other person and to call her. And then, so I did this one of the songs with her, and as I believe, and it's so beautiful.
How many instruments did you use?
For the playing, a lot.
In this particular track.
This particular track, it's a lot.
A lot
of instruments.
Okay.
A lot.
So I can hear the piano in.
See, can hear piano, the synth, and then the pad, the strings, you know, a lot of things, the bass guitar, lead guitar, a lot of things. You know.
So for those of you who don't know that NACEE is a producer, he actually is a music producer. So if you have a song, if you're an upcoming musician who needs any help with production of music, is the right person to come to. Do you record, secular musicians as well?
It depends on the song, the lyrics.
Okay.
And anything that it doesn't help society, I am not interested.
You record.
Yes.
Okay.
That has been my, go all this while. So it's not a matter of I don't sack people. I advise. Like somebody will come and they say, I'm singing about a song about Oban and Neha Oban. No, I will advise you that why don't you do it this way? Because now, because of internet, it's so difficult for you to kind of streamline, like cutting off certain things. Even the radio, they can edit it, but still,
you have the other one.
You see, you end up hearing people singing the negative ones. So I will advise you, if a day will come that you also become a mother or a father, or you have other people that you think, your fans that you think about them, they are children, then you're a little mindful.
How is family life before we go?
Great. Great. Okay. Behind every successful man,
there's a woman.
I respect my wife.
We've been talking to NACEE here on the show. I love the conversation. I hope that you will go grab that album, Time with God.
Yeah.
Time with God is out. Time with God is out. Time with God is out. And Empire 2 is out. But I don't have the voice, so we can't sing right now. Nat says I shouldn't sing. So join the same time, right here on the same channel, Joy Prime. Let's do this all over again.